Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we're going to make a little story today of Halloween. I wish you all happy Halloween. Have a spooky and gloomy but yet happy, very healthy Halloween. Today my video is inspired from the movie from Jordan Neal from 1994, and that is Interview with the Vampire. It's one of my favorite vampire movie. I love the story so much, and I also love the character so much. And if you are maybe living near my city in Munich, you will also see me dressing like this and make my makeup like this on Halloween. A lot of my coworkers called me the witch or vampiras or the Black Widow. And yeah, I mean, I have very cool coworkers. And if I'm going out with my kids on Halloween day, I dress like this. So to me, this is not me making up or masking myself for Halloween, but this is my personality. I love this dark, mysterious, gloomy, goth makeup, also perfumes. And especially on Halloween, I celebrate it so big just to remember our friends or our family that already passed away. So we're coming back now to Interview with the Vampire. I love Neil Jordan so much. He made a lot of great movie. One of them is Interview with the Vampire, and the other one is In Dreams. If you are a 90s kid like me, you might know it. And the first character, of course, we all love Lestat. Lestat is aristocrat. He is a noble vampire. He come from a noble family, aristocrat family, but sadly his family was bankrupt. So in his youth, before he becomes a vampire, he was already struggling with money, and his family lost a lot of money. I don't know why, but when I read the story on his youth, Lestat was already a rebel and fight a lot about money and what he want to do. And Lestat is extravagant, he's a rebel, he's ruthless, he's lively, he's like a go-getter, and he's not melancholy at all, but yet very romantic. This is what I think about Lestat. So if we think about today, Lestat is like the rock star vampire. So I have some perfumes that I choose for this cold weather, Halloween, gorgeous, magnificent time for you to party with your friends or just go for a dinner with your family. Lestat, the rock star, the ruthless, the go-getter, the I don't care, the rebel vampire, but yet the aristocrat and noble, romantic, he will wear this perfume. One of my favorite from Paris Corner, guys. This is Ophidian Dark Cherry. Excuse me, Paris Corner Ophidian Black Cherry. So don't you think it's really fits our theme today? Like Lestat will be like going through the centuries with this gorgeous cherry, luxurious. I don't know, sometimes I have a feeling like I smell champagne on this, because Lestat always loved to drink champagne, red wine. This is that, if you love that dark cherry, dark, deep, sweet cherry, the sweetness is like on the dark side. This is not like sweet like vanilla or sugar. This is more sweet like red wine or champagne. Lestat, excuse me, Lestat will be going everywhere around with this perfume. That's the first that he will wear. And the second, of course, he loves to go around to the noble parties. If you remember the scene, he went with Louis to the decadent parties, to the extravagant Rococo, because I feel Lestat lived in the Rococo time and Louis lived in the Victorian time. But we talk about Lestat first now. He was already centuries alone before he met Louis. So it's around maybe 400-500 years he's been alone. But where he came it's from Rococo time. So if you know a little bit about the Rococo romance, that's like opulence, that's like extravagant, that's like don't save money, that's like the bigger the better, the decadence you get, the better. Then every time he will go to these parties, he will wear this. Of course, the magnificent aromatics, carnal desire. This, in my opinion, so beautiful, magnifique, but yet very decadent, opulent, fruity, woody, woody. But to my nose, this is very fruity. This is not that skanky, skanky oud or that, animalic oud. But I've been playing around with oud so long in my life. So you really have to love that woody, dark, playful oud, but it's also very fruity. My opinion, this is not for everyone. This is for dominatrix maybe, or if you are a man with black suit, black tie, you wear the perfume, not the perfume wears you. You want to demand respect, you want to demand attention, you want to demand decadence. This is it, and this is so affordable. This at the moment is my signature scent. So my opinion, if Lestat or if you have this rock star persona, and you love to dress in red, gold, or just that you are so out there, just spray 6 sprays. Guys, don't overspray this because this is like the language itself. This is opulence, decadent, extravagant, magnifique. This is beautiful. Lestat will love this. And the third is, of course, Lestat always go around in the graveyard, when he didn't have a house. And of course, he has to sleep somewhere. And as we know, Dracula's vampires, they always go in the old graveyard and they sleep there. Maybe in the coffin or maybe just away from the sunlight. Because Lestat, Louis, and Claudia, they are not a day walker. So they are still the old classical, old-fashioned vampires. So when Lestat is wearing all his gorgeous brocade, velvet, all his satin, and all his expensive clothes, because he always steal it from all these rich, decadent societies, he will wear this every time he go to bed in his coffin, or just when he go to the graveyard where he wants to take a rest. This is Emir when soul gets high, eau de parfum. This is supposed to be a dupe for Killian Back to Black, if you guys know it. But first of all, look at the bottle. It's black, it's gold. This is very opulent. If you understand perfumery or fashion, every time it's black or gold, it wants to show us opulent. It wants to show us decadence, you know? Like not everybody have your scent. This is this. If you want to go to dinner party Halloween or maybe just for a bar or this Lestat, we love this. This is very spooky. Guys, this is so spooky. I love this so much. Guys, oh my god. This is so dark. This is so dark. It has no other scent to it. Maybe that's why it's called When Soul Gets High. This is like for vampires, goth, for this is not for everyone. This is not for the faint of heart. I spray this once to have dinner with my kids. I spray this 10 sprays. Guys, that was too much. That was too much. This is like that ashy, you know, that patchouli, that leather, that incense. If you love this kind of scent, you know, if you love black velvet, if you love leather jacket, if you love Lestat, period, this is amazing for all of goth and vampires out there. If you want to go to the bar, this is immaculate. I love this so much. Last but not least, of course, we give Lestat, the rock star vampire, none of other. If he goes out with Louis or Claudia with his gorgeous Rococo romance wardrobe, he will wear this, guys. Bade al Oud Latafa. Bade al Oud Latafa amethyst, guys. Even all my co-workers in every winter and in every Halloween days, if I go to work and if I wear this, they always call me Black Widow. You smell like Black Widow. You smell like the witch. You smell like... But it's a compliment. This is a compliment beast. This is gorgeous scent. This is... Oh my god. This is beautiful, impeccable rose scent. A lot of people say this is a dupe for Atomic Rose. My opinion, they are wrong because I have a dupe from Atomic Rose from Maison Alhambra. It smells completely different. This here, if you wear this, you will feel like Lestat. You will feel sexy. You will feel adored. You will feel alluring. You will feel still, you will still feel mysterious and dark. Bade al Oud Amethyst, they even call me the queen of Bade al Oud Amethyst. Because this, guys, since it was released, this is my 6th bottle. This is a must wear on every Halloween from me, from every winter, and this is impeccable. So that's for Lestat, the extravagant, decadent vampire. Excuse me if my video is long, but we're talking about Interview with the Vampire, a masterpiece movie, theatrical, with orchestra, with Bach music, and that's why it needs a little time. We enjoy the complete film. Maybe you can rewatch it. We enjoy the character, you remember, from Lestat. Now we're coming to, of course, our sweetheart, Louis. Oh my God, Louis, the very romantic, melancholy, sweetheart, soft heart vampire. He's a sweet soul. He's from the south in the state. I think it's from New Orleans, because Louis is a French, a noble that live everywhere, because he's already a decade alone before he met Louis. But if we remember the movie, Louis is a very, very rich farmer. He has a ranch, but he's not a noble. He's just a very rich master who owns a lot of slaves, because that time, at the Victorian time in New Orleans, of course, everyone comes from France or England or Holland or Germany. So Louis is from New Orleans. He owns a beautiful ranch, very rich, but he lost his wife and kid. So he just want to end everything. He just don't want it anymore. And then Lestat made him the beautiful, gorgeous vampire he is. What would you think Louis will smell at that time? Remember, we are in New Orleans, so if it's like winter or Halloween time, it's really cold and wet. And especially in New Orleans, it's a lot of water, like a lot of, in the bayou. If you come from the bayou, everything is wet and cold and damp, if I say the right word. So this is the perfect perfume for Louis. It is Udain from Latafa. Not a lot of YouTubers talk about this. Of course not, because the YouTuber, they always run for new releases and they always run for the hype. But me, I'm just a collector. I'm just a worker in a factory. This is my daily life and I love Udain so much. If you can see the dent, I wear this, but sadly I can only wear this in colder weather or if I'm in AC in summer, because Udain from Latafa is so Louis. This is sweet. Oh my god, this is sugar, vanilla, caramel, oud. Like, I don't know if there is even oud in here, but I don't think so, because I'm an oud lover. But you can wear this especially in a damp area like New Orleans, if it's like late summer evening, or if it's like autumn or winter, because in a damp places Udain project beautifully. It's like magnificent. Every time I wear this, I always get compliment. And as I said, this is more melancholy oud fragrance, which I think there is not even an oud in here. So if you don't like oud, you might even like this. Latafa Udain. Louis will be magnificent with this. And the second he will wear is Lactea Divina, because we know Louis is a divine creature. Louis is a divine vampire with a beautiful soul. If you know this perfume, this is like cookies. It smells like cookies. Oh my god, guys. If you don't wear this, where are you? If you don't wear this on autumn and winter, where are you? Like the name, Divana. Louis is a divine vampire. Every time I wear this, I feel so divine. And I'm sure Louis will smell magnificent with this. This is an impeccable perfume for good money. Okay, guys? And the next, what Louis will wear is, of course, the magnificent Khamra. Okay, who doesn't know this? Latafa Khamra. Guys, Look at the dent. I mean, I've been wearing this like crazy. You can even wear this also in a summer evening. There is no problem with it because this is just, to me, this is very easy going, sweet, caramel, not even too much boozy to my nose, but as I said, every nose has their own character, you know. How do I close this? Yeah, of course, you know this camera, you have to like click it. And you know, Louis is like a very rich master, you know, and he loves to dress in velvet and all in his glory. And Hamra, that's exactly what you feel. If you wear this, you will feel that impeccable, magnifique, opulent scent. You know, you get this and you will get so much compliment. And guys, by the way, this is the OG. Okay, this is not the kahwa, this is not the, this is the OG. And by the way, if you guys want to know, this is my third bottle, guys, because I love it so much. And that's for our impeccable Louis. Now we go next to Claudia. Of course, Claudia, Claudia. Claudia is in my eyes a porcelain doll. She comes from a worker class. Her mom was just a worker, very poor when Lestat and Louis found her. She was very dirty. She had nothing to eat. She was very poor. And Lestat and Louis needed a baby or a daughter or a lover, you know, because if you live centuries as a vampire, you cannot grow up as a woman. And Claudia is a little girl, so she will stay a little girl for eternity. But in the end of the movie, she died, sadly. So for Claudia, of course, when she became that porcelain doll with her beautiful hair and all the wardrobe she's wearing, because Louis and Lestat dress her always, every day, all day, like a porcelain doll. And guys, for porcelain doll, you will love Florence. Look at the dent. I'm loving this so much. Sadly, I can only wear this during autumn, Halloween, or winter, like very strong winter, because this is a very opulent scent. I think this is like, I don't know. I cannot tell you guys. I will spray it here, okay? On my, I love this so much, guys. This smells so gorgeously. Maybe like rose, but not like your grandma rose. This is like in my nose, rose, sugar, caramel. This is very sweet. You have to love sweet perfume. And to my opinion, Claudia is very sweet porcelain doll. And every time I wear this, I always make my makeup flawless like a doll. I wear white dress, sometimes a red dress, just to feel like a porcelain doll. And with this scent, my opinion, this is unisex. So my opinion, Florence is like masterpiece, like Claudia is herself. 10 out of 10, guys. But you have to love rose and you have to love sweet perfume. That's for Claudia, guys. And then, of course, every time she play with her dolls, she will wear Schmallow Fluff. Guys, even though I love the darkness, I love Halloween, I love Gothic, Victorian Gothic, I love that so much, but I love a playful perfume. And this is Schmellow Fluff. I saw this on a review from Nip. aromatics, nib. This is, guys, this is Claudia vampire. This is Claudia, even though she's a vampire, but she's a doll. She's a kid. She's a little girl. Guys, this smells so playful. This smells like strawberry and marshmallow, period. Faye Germany, is it similar to marshmallow blush? Nothing at all, because I own marshmallow blush. This smells like a porcelain doll. This smells like a beautiful girly. Strawberry and marshmallow and a lot of sugar, of course. Perfect for vampire Claudia baby girl. And then, of course, when she growed up, Claudia grown with the time, with the centuries, but sadly, she cannot be a woman. So if you remember the scene, she asked Louis why I cannot have the body like the beautiful woman, why I'm always a porcelain doll, why I'm always a little girl. And then in the end, Louis cried, and Louis, the romantic soul, said, you cannot grow. But inside her, she's already a woman. She's already having the feeling of loving Louis like a man, not like a father, but more like a man. She wants Louis to be her love. She wants Louis to be her husband. She will wear this. Guys, don't forget this. A lot of YouTubers forget this because they always run for the hype. But I never buy perfume from hype. First, I read the notes, and then I watch my faithful YouTuber, like I'm watching them every day since they were small, and now they become a huge YouTuber, and they are honest. This, guys, this is Kiana Crush from Afnan. This, guys, oh my God, if you want to be a diva, if you want to be a queen for a good budget, guys, oh my God. Once I wear this to work, and my coworkers, female coworkers, say to me, oh my God, you smell so beautiful. What is that? And then, of course, I told her, this guy's supposed to be a dupe, but I don't care about niche, because even though I have so much money later or someday, I will not buy niche. Like, why? Because look at the bottle. This is so Victorian Rococo romance. This is like that decadent. This is like that opulent. This is me. Maybe if you are also like that, this is what we go for. Like if we pay 450 euro and looking at the bottle, guys, I'm sad. But this Kiana Crush Afnan, you cannot see the dent, but guys, I'm wearing this like there is no tomorrow. And guys, for women, this is more feminine, okay? This is for women. If you want to feel extravagant, if you want to feel opulence, impeccable, you're dressing in pink, in gold, or for Halloween time like me, like the Black Widow, but still you smell magnificent with this. Guys, if you haven't tried this, please go get it. This is for fair price, beautiful oil. This is impeccable, guys. If you love that sweet, flowery, yet incensey, but it's only on the background. This is to me goth in pink, but also girly in the same time, if that makes sense. So this is like if you are that vampire Claudia, if you are a grown woman, if you fit to that character, this will suit you perfectly. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy my video. Of course, it's a little bit theatrical, it's long. Maybe you watch it if you're going to bed, or maybe you watch it if you celebrate Halloween alone at home and you can switch on your TV and put Faye Germany Halloween season perfumes inspired from Interview with the Vampire. Guys, I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment me down below your favorite perfumes, and I wish you all a gloomy yet magnificent Halloween. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all my subscribers. I love you so much and I appreciate each one of you all. Mwah!